Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 10 European, or I suppose Swedish, destroyer, the Halland. We're playing a match on the map Warrior's Path, and it is a fully Tier 10 battle with aircraft carriers. My starting plan is to get closer to the enemy and try to launch my torpedoes once they're ready. Even if I don't see anything, I'll launch them blindly. After all, the torpedoes on the Halland reload really quickly. I'm surprised we haven't spotted anything. Oh, there's the destroyer in sea, although my torpedoes are unlikely to actually hit her. She's probably more on this side here. But the torpedoes are more... Look, if you look at where my side is, the enemy is likely in a similar position on the other side. Look, that's Salem right there. There could be another ship right there, and my torpedoes could very well be on their way to hitting them. And look, my torps are reloaded in 40 seconds again, so, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, two destroyers here. One is a Z-52. I don't really wish to fight one of those, because she has hydro. And if she combines her smoke with hydro, it can end badly for me. Who do I torp next? I guess it'll have to be the Salem, right? Because she's gonna be next to that island, and thus I should be able to get an opportunity, because she's probably gonna stand still and or reverse. So I'm gonna do it like this. And now we turn around, because I think the Z-52 is going to push at some point at least, especially since I'm RPF'd. They have, well, somebody on the enemy team has an idea that I am here. The goal is to try to save as much HP as possible early on, as in not get hit or spotted unnecessarily, because... well, it's a CV game, and you'll need every point of HP you have. Eventually, at least. Ooh, is that looking good on the Salem? Oh, that's looking pretty damn good on the Salem. Oh, at least 3 hits, right? Yeah. Half of the Salem's HP, right there. That was good torpedoes, I suppose. Oh, and Gearing is actually taking the cap right now. That's even better news. Still, I'm slightly worried that there's a Z-52 somewhere out there. And the problem is obviously that the Z-52 can just end up screwing me over incredibly hard with the hydro. I'm gonna try torping that Yamato. Maybe it'll be somewhat on the path of this Salem as well. Only somewhat though. If we get out from behind the island, the Z-52 will spot me here. It might be a bit of an issue, because now the CV will also know where I am. Oh, actually, maybe we got out. Maybe we're fine. Okay, yeah, it seems unlikely that the Salem is gonna accidentally get hit by those torps. Caps-wise, we're fine though. We don't need this C-cap. We have A and B, so... it's not as vital for us. If we can simply deal damage to the enemy, that's more important. Without taking damage in return, that is. But of course, if we actually start capping the cap, that forces the enemy to come towards us, right? To be able to stop the cap from us taking the cap, that is. Oh, actually I did land Tarp on the Yamato. Nice! Oh no, I actually did get spotted by the Z-52. The question is, does she actually have hydro now? Because, well, it's been a while. She might have already used her hydro. You know what? If Gearing is with me, I'm not gonna be afraid of the Z-52. Oh, she's actually sailing... wait, smart choice? Should I go more... If that Kremlin had taken damage before, it would be a good idea to sail into the B cap. But because the Kremlin hasn't taken any damage yet, I don't think my torps can actually deal enough damage to kill that Kremlin. Therefore, YOLOing her is a bad idea. Oh, actually, there's a new target coming, the Thundera. Yeah, that's an alright target too. As long as the GK doesn't try to push around this island here, I should be able to torp the Thundera. Oh, we actually landed 2 torps on the GK. Good. The more torp hits I get, the more, or the faster my torpedoes reload. Because, wait. Aren't those torpedoes too far for the game to detect or warn me about them? Well, yeah, those torpedoes seem really far. 3 kilometers. I didn't know that the game actually notified of torps from that far away. How are her guns pointed? Oh, she's actually standing still. I should probably torp this GK then. She's starting to accelerate. She's gonna turn this way, right? How are her rear turrets pointed? I can't tell. Damn it! No, she's turning that way, so... torpedoes should be launched like that. Well, we have all of the cap zones, so... I don't know. I mean... it's risky to stay here in the cap. But for some reason the enemy isn't playing for the caps. Oh, and the Thunder actually has already used her damage con. She is just flooding. Nice. Oh, look at those torpedoes. Look at them. Look at how beautiful they are. An American Grosse Kaufest, huh? But look at this. All 5. Oh, I guess I didn't actually need all 5. And Torpedo Armament Expert is boosted, which means that my torps reload quicker now. This is great news. So let's torp the Thunder that has mispositioned herself again. Oh, that Kremlin is that. Wait, is the game already over? Because it... yeah, it feels like the game's kind of over now, right? What are they gonna do? They are in no position to really take the caps. Their battleships are dropping low. They're gonna lose that Kremlin soon. This seems rough for the enemy. I'm gonna turn out again. No need to test or to, you know, to do something scary by... There's still the Z-52 and Shimakas over there. She still has the hydro potential, etc. So I'm just gonna turn around and play it safe. Oh, come on! Torps missed the Thundera completely. And look at that giant cap there too. What the hell is this? This is... oh, never mind. This is exactly on course with the Thundera. Good. Also, there's something in the sea cap. Do I open fire? I probably should. At this stage in the game. Oh, never mind. If she smokes, maybe she has hydro. Hey look, my torps are ready again, so let's torp the Thundera again. Oh wow, oh. She is so screwed. I can't torp right now because of the gearing. I should reposition to another place on the map. And just start shelling, because we have cover by the gearing smoke. Oh, Thundera got taken out. You know, I just remembered, this was actually a CV game, huh? And we weren't bothered by the CV even once. I'm gonna switch to the destroyer, or cruiser. It'll be easier to hit, I think. My torpedoes were so close on the Salem, but not close enough. Well, we did take out the Salem though, so I guess we can just keep advancing on the Z-52. And just keep shelling. There's no reason not to. Unbelievable how much of a snowball this was. And I mean, look! We aren't winning in like massive amounts of ships right now either, right? Look, we've lost 5, they've lost 6, that's 1 more. But it's impossible for the enemy to win at this point. Because they simply just didn't play for map control or positioning, or I don't know what you want to call it here. Sure, they have all of their destroyers, but they're gonna lose the game in 3 seconds. What a weird game. It's almost as though the enemy team just wasn't playing to win at all. Like, they retained their destroyers, but at what cost? Because, again, ships-wise, the fighting wasn't that bad for them. I mean, look, the game ended. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ships. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships left. And I mean, look at this Halland's... Look at this! 1670, 1746. This guy got more XP than anyone else in this game. Even this Yamato. If they had won the game, would be higher than this guy in XP. Also 54 planes. What the hell? Wow. But my point is, the enemy team, they lost because of positioning. They didn't, and because of the caps. You know, the positioning didn't allow them to take the caps, and because of that, they lost the game. Even though ships-wise, it should have been fairly close in terms of fighting power. But because they didn't control the caps properly, they lost. It's a pretty good game for me though. I mean, I got 12 torpedoes. So, captain skills. I went with Liquidator, Last Stand, Survivability Expert, Concealment Expert, Superintendent, then Adrenaline Rush, and then I figured I would take Torpedo Speed and fill the tubes. That was all. That's all 21 points will give you. So Superintendent because you have a heal, so getting an extra charge on it gives you more HP. Survivability Expert because again more HP, a Last Stand, well, it should be obvious. I could go for Swift in Silence, it would be a nice skill to have, but I don't have the points. I like my torpedo loadout more. And ship speed isn't that important. Sometimes you do need to use your guns, so Swift in Silence does give you a disadvantage on that. Upgrades wise, it's what you would expect. Torpedo reload, concealment, propulsion mod, although you could argue maybe I should go steering gears. Just because I am a Halland, I am unlikely to sit still in a smokescreen because I don't have one. Right, so I'm much less likely, so maybe propulsion isn't quite as useful. But sometimes it is. Then I use torque tubes, speed boost, and main arms modification 1. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.